Okay, so I'll be talking about Chopin and how to start improvising with Chopin style. And I will start with the Chopin Nocturne, which I like very much. And I will leave all the details so you can see in the comment section. And this Nocturne starts this way. So the first thing I want to notice about this is how he develops the melody, and he starts from the fifth note with a fourth interval ascending to the root. Nothing really strange or even interesting. And then he goes upwards with the scale. There is nothing crazy about it. But what I'm most interested is in how he uses, when he started using chromatism like this. This figure, you can think about it as a chromatic approach to the fifth, and he's still using the natural minor scale to play here. So he want to stress that he's going to this fifth note by just adding this note, which is, if you were in G minor, this would be a sensible note. So it's like kind of moving the root to the fifth, and but then he surrounds with this, and some people like to think about this as the Phrygian scale, because if you play this G Phrygian scale from here, this is how it sounds and this is how it looks. But I like to think in more easier terms as just the C natural minor scale, or the fifth degree. And also because the Phrygian is the third mode from E flat. This is the Phrygian. But if you are using this in a minor context, it kind of feels like a bit unrelated. So you can use just the C natural minor scale, and this actually works. If you play with this, you can see that you can achieve the Chopin style in this way, and it actually works very well. So we can start experimenting a little bit more, and there is the second part of this phrase that we are exploring, which is, so if we analyze how he's doing this, he starts by stressing again the emphasis on the root by doing this ornament, and then he ascends stepwise to the third, and then he ascends chromatically to approach with a chromatic descending approach note to the fifth. So he's doing like, and he's surrounding the G note around here. So one way to experiment with this is just shift the whole melody and start from a different note. So if we start from the third, if we want to do the same, use the same concept starting from the third, it would sound something like this. And you can notice that in this case, the Nth is not chromatic descending note, but you could argue that this is just a chord tone or a scale tone. So in this case it's chromatic because it's part of the C natural minor scale, and because we are playing the C natural minor scale, if you use this starting from the third, we would use the ninth. So we approach like this. You can experiment, you can argue, okay, no, it should be chromatic, so in that case it would be something like this. But to be honest, I like it more the other way. And you can also continue onwards and shift to the fifth. So if you start from the fifth, so you can see how this works no matter where you start from. And another experiment that we can try is just do it with the major scale and see what happens if we do the ornament and then the stepwise ascending to the third and then the chromatic approach, and then we can see how it sounds. And from the third, and from the fifth, so you can see that it maintains the same static, the same sound, the same style. So this is what I like you to explore. Just try to pick some note and try to explore these concepts, and we can play around a little bit with this. Hope you like this, and I hope you join me again next time with the next lesson on Chopin. Thanks.